Safety first, then teamwork.
We have yet to agree on a name for the van.
Because the hardest part is almost over.
We're Erin and Brandon. If you're just tuning in, a little over a month ago, we bought this Ram ProMaster to convert into a camper van and eventually road trip around the United States. Building a van has its challenges, especially when you're working 40 hours a week and have given yourself a strict timeline to get the job done by. But we try to take advantage of weekends, late nights after work, and even lunch breaks.
Today we're on the lunch break and we want to make the run from the alternator to our battery so that when we're running the car, we got this smart isolator and it will charge our house battery after the car battery is charged. So to accomplish that, we got the smart isolator, bunch of cable, a couple of circuit breakers, and now we just have to run the wire from our battery to the car battery, which is located down here. The circuit breaker has been mounted and now I just have to mount the isolator and then connect the wires. I have to come from the red or positive terminal on this battery, come into the circuit breaker, then come from the circuit breaker to the isolator, and then the isolator back towards our battery. By the way, I've been thinking more about Ronnie.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ronnie.
What do you think?
We have yet to agree on a name for the van. It's been over a month and we still have not agreed on a name. Ronnie. Oh.
Short for Ron Swanson.
Or Veronica.
Or, and we could have it either way. We could just call it Ronnie and it could be Veronica and Ron Swanson all in
Ron
one.
Swanson was a recommendation from Damien and Angela in Ireland. Ron Swanson has a great line that crying is only acceptable at funerals and at the Grand Canyon.
Crying, acceptable at funerals and the Grand Canyon.
Half the battle with any project on the van is just prepping and figuring out what you need to do. So I've used lunch to kind of plan my angle of attack, and then tonight I'll try to execute. And hopefully I can finish this so that the last electrical run is done, and then tomorrow we'll go to Home Depot, get more shiplap paneling. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have the walls done. And then we can do a lot of other things. What you doing there?
Well, we got some new shiplap yesterday for the walls because we used all of 17 boards that I painted last week for the ceiling. So now I'm going back in and painting some more panels.
It's like deja vu.
All of the panels are done, so now they're out to dry and we will wait until later to put them on the walls.
It's Friday at 5 o'clock and we've got another lovely day out at the van. I'm excited to stop looking at all the Havelock wool. I really want to get a nice finished wall so that it feels more like a living space because the ceiling looks amazing. So I'd like the walls to look nice too. And then directly after that, or maybe even during, I'm gonna start finishing the electrical. Right. I didn't really film today because I just wanted to get to work, but I did get 3 panels in on the driver's side. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll have a lot more time to work, and I'm hoping to just get the rest of the shiplap up, at least. We'll see. That would be nice. But tomorrow...
got a nice early start this morning, and I was doing some wedding planning for a couple of hours, but now I am here to help. Now that that wall is done, we are working on this wall. This is the first one I cut completely by myself, so we'll see if it fits.
Does it fit on that side?
Perfect.
All right. She did good. Now you just got to be careful. Safety first, then teamwork.
Time for a lunch break, and we ordered Indian food with our neighbors. So we're having a little outdoor Indian lunch.
We've been stuck for a while on this wall because we have to cut a lot of holes for the electrical stuff. I just cut the holes for the USB port. I need to add 2 switches into this. So I've got a dimmer switch and a normal switch that I'll add into the end. I'll cut the holes for it. Hopefully they fit in. We already did the outlet, which looks nice. I didn't wire it yet, but I left the wires here. So whenever I'm ready to, I can. And we'll do the same with the switches and stuff, except I'll actually wire those up so I don't have to get behind them. But this just was easier for now. I want to finish the wall today, and I think I will, because the hardest part is almost over.
Don't we say that every time?
I do. I'm an optimist till the day I die. Optimism.
That's interesting.
I'm an optimist.
That's interesting, because I would never refer to Brandon as an optimist.
I'm an optimist in a lot of ways, but a pessimist in a lot of other ways.
I'm definitely optimistic. He is pessimist.
All right. I'm pretty optimistic about us and our
I mean, out of the
lives.
two of us, I'm more optimistic than he is.
Well,
That's for sure.
I made a mess, but I was able to get these holes cut for the switch and for the dimmer switch. So now I'm just gonna clean up, pop this in, fire it in.
And Magic Clean Eraser works wonders on these panels. So I've been cleaning the walls today because we have little pencil marks and fingerprints here and there. So that's what Brandon's using now for the mess he just made on this panel.
The mess is from the jigsaw.
Puppy, glued us. Knocking, knocking.
Are you gonna help Brandon? Oh.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wow.
Per usual, I didn't finish what I wanted to finish today. I think I made a mistake with wiring the switch, and I just took a step back to try to make sure that I'm doing the electrical correctly, and I think I know how to fix it, but I'm gassed. I've been going since 8:30, it's now 5:30, I'm tired, so I'm gonna call it a day, wake up early tomorrow morning, finish up this wall, and then get going on the electrical. So I'm not gonna count it a failure. We got a lot done today, but it's just annoying because I was excited to get the walls done with, but whatever.
Well, yesterday we said that we were going to finish the walls. We always seem to overpromise. Brandon really thought he was going to be able to get it done, but we had some issues with the electrical wiring, so today we're finishing the walls.
Finally finished the switches. Yesterday when I got to the switches, I was just like burnt out, and I wired them incorrectly the first time, and I realized it, and I was like, I'm gonna handle this tomorrow. Started first thing, it was no big issue, and now we have switches. It's gonna be super exciting when we hit that and we actually have power on the lights. Then also the USB ports are in, and then I need more wire connectors, but once I get those, then I'll hook up this outlet. It's really coming together.
Click the switches. Nice.
cut off a little too much on this side, but honestly I kind of like that.
It's gonna be fine, the bed's gonna be there.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of wanted to do that on that side. It ended up being a little tighter than I wanted, so this will work fine. Just gotta fire the screws in.
Now that the walls are finished for the van, we are treating ourselves and going to the beach.
If you like this episode, subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll see you next week. Rin's really having fun while I'm working. There she goes. It's still early. The sun hasn't gone down yet. I'm not freaking out. It's a good day.
This is my brother's Little League t-shirt from when he was like in kindergarten. He's 30 years old now. No, Maribeth took the bike from me and told me I should get back to work.